Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to a Weather Iowa briefing. There is the potential for some severe weather coming up here a little bit later today throughout northern Iowa. Of course, the main threats seem to be large hail. That seems to be the main threat across northern Iowa coming up here a little bit later today. Of course, we'll have the latest weather information. We'll get you an update here as to what we're thinking is possibly going to be happening here today. We've got a slight risk of severe weather for portions of northern Iowa that will run this afternoon after 4 o'clock north of Highway 29 to midnight south of Highway 30 and 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Near I-80. So that kind of gives you an idea as to what is going to be happening across Iowa with the potential for some severe weather. We'll kind of run down what's going on here. Obviously, we've got some scattered thunderstorms that are going to be possible here later today into tonight over portions of northern Iowa, which of course includes Algona, Mason City, Charles City, Waterloo, Fort Dodge, Storm Lake. All locations impacted with some severe weather that could be taking place coming up here later today. We do have some storms that have developed on radar. We'll show you those here in just a matter of moments. So we'll let you know. As far as the best severe weather potential, obviously the tornado threat doesn't exist, at least in northern Iowa. That is more down towards the southwest corner of the state. With Omaha having the potential for that and damaging winds too across that area. But large hail seems to be the big threat over more of northern Iowa, which includes Mason City, Charles City, Algona. Large hail seems to be the big threat, 3/4 of an inch to an inch possible. Some isolated damaging winds are possible as well, 60 to 70 miles per hour. Maquoketa. Well, Brett, let's see. We'll run down that here in just a moment when we take a look. I'm guessing that you'll probably in that area will probably have weather later this evening, if at all. It might not be as significant as some of us here in northern Iowa and central Iowa, the areas that are featured on the map here from the National Weather Service. Scattered strong to severe storms are expected to develop over northern Iowa after 4 o'clock before tracking south and east into central Iowa later this evening. And into the overnight, primary threats will be damaging winds and large hailstorms will continue tonight before departing on Tuesday morning. Of course, we'll show you what we've got here on radar here in just a moment. I'll kind of show you what we're thinking and what the models are kind of thinking. Welcome to the studio here. We'll kind of run down. I'm going to share my screen here so that way you have kind of an idea of what's going on here. I'm going to share my screen so you can see the radar at this point in time as we take a look at the radar over northern Iowa. There is a nice little thunderstorm just to the northeast of Northwood. This is non-severe. This area here, this area in pink that's circled, it's called a mesoscale discussion, and they're talking about the severe weather in that particular area, but the potential of a watch in this pink area at this point in time is only 20%. You can see here with the slight risk area is all in yellow, which includes, Osage, Riceville, Charles City, Green, those areas here. I'm going to turn off my camera. That way you have a better idea as to what's going on. You can kind of see more what's going on here. So right now we've got a thunderstorm like to the east of Norris Springs. We've got one to the northeast of Northwood, just to the northwest of Carpenter, south of London, Minnesota. There's some thunderstorm activity going there. We've got a thunderstorm that just popped up to the west of Joyce, south of Lake Mills, to the west of Leland. These might not even be thunderstorms yet. They might just be some heavy rain showers as activity is starting to develop over northern Iowa. We've got some activity next to Floyd. These are non-severe storms at this point in time, but they are dropping some significant rainfall here within the last hour, just shy of about a half an inch north of Northwood with that thunderstorm that is in that area right now as we speak. But yes, the yellow areas, there is the slight risk of some severe weather coming up here a little bit later today. As you can see, thunderstorms are beginning to develop. Let's take a look at the dew points. Dew points usually fuel thunderstorm activity. You can see dew points in the 60s over northern Iowa, which, provides some fuel for severe thunderstorms and storms in general to develop. You can sense the mugginess going outside. I know here at my house right now, it's 82. The dew point is 64, which is pretty comparable to what the Forest City area is experiencing at the airport. Mason City Airport's reporting a dew point of 65 degrees this hour. Algona's got a 66 dew point. And obviously, you can tell up here with dew points in the 50s, there's some drier air moving in behind a funnel boundary that's going to cause some thunderstorm activity over northern Iowa. That is possible here a little bit later today into the evening hours. So let's get into model predictions here. As you can see, we got thunderstorm activity to the north and east, but bulk of activity will start to develop after the 5 o'clock hour. Storms will start to slide to the south. And for Brett, who's watching in the Maquoketa area, you'll probably have thunderstorm activity. Let's see, we're going too far ahead. Probably 9, 10 o'clock tonight for that area, which will be in the area, but not necessarily hitting that area. Not every place is going to see storms here. Some of these storms could become severe, mainly after the 4:30, 5 o'clock hour here this afternoon. And then, of course, sliding to the southeast. And, of course, some more thunderstorm activity throughout the morning through tomorrow morning. So not everybody's going to see storms tonight. Some areas might see severe weather. Others may not. So just kind of keep an eye to the sky. Of course, we'll post any weather warnings on these social media channels that you're watching right now. We'll post whatever warnings do become available. I'm going to back this return up here. You kind of get to the 4 o'clock hour. You kind of see some of these isolated storms. This is that storm north of Northwood as it just kind of stalls out in the same area. And then we've got thunderstorms developing over Hancock and Winnebago counties and over Mitchell County and Algona County, or Kossuth County, where Algona, just to the south of Algona there. And you can see those will kind of just drag to the southeast later through the evening hours. So I'm thinking the 4 to 7 p.m. time frame is when a bulk of the activity that will take place over northern Iowa. So that kind of gives you a rundown of what to expect across northern Iowa. Of course, we'll keep you informed here with the latest weather information as becomes available. We'll keep an eye on it. And of course, we'll have some weather information, of course, on several radio stations that I work for out of Forest City area. That information, there we go. Clicking too many buttons here. We'll have that information, of course, featured on our radio stations out of Forest City, which I'm going to put those Forest City and Mason City, I should say, which you'll see those scrolling at the bottom of the screen here. So everybody, thanks for watching. Everybody stay safe out there. We'll keep you informed, of course, with the latest weather information here on this social media platform. Of course, when severe weather breaks out, we break in with the latest weather information here on the Weather Iowa platforms. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you all later.